Yo, good morning, Jalen. Oh, good afternoon. Wait, why is my mic so loud? Okay, sorry about that. Holy, that was really loud. Good afternoon, good afternoon. Just starting off with the 40 carries. How's your day going so far? Just waiting on one more. This dungeon's tough. Nice, nice. That's good. Glad we could share that, per usual. Yeah, the 40s tend to be a little bit longer than the other ones. I've got my heat running in the background and sometimes it gets a little noisy, so I'm trying to keep the mic muted. Let me know if it becomes an issue. I just started streaming again in my new setup like 4 days ago. I'm gonna turn on cam in a second. I'm just getting things ready. Uh-oh, what stunned me? It's not great. Okay. Just gotta create space, drop the anti-heal. We've gotta kill these guys over here. You see they're permacasting Despair? That's putting anti-heal on me too. And I can't cleanse it very often. I can only cleanse it once in a blue moon. Should have probably killed them before fighting the boss. I have phase walk? No, I don't. I have to just create space. They have 100% anti-heal on me right now. I gotta hope that they don't get another cast off. They keep getting them off. Okay. I might just have to die here. I can't take melee damage. I have to kill those guys first. Alright. I think we're about ready. Yeah, what's going on? Welcome in, Shy. Alright. Let me swap off the cover. Swap on the camera. Alright. Dialing in. I was hoping I could kill those guys in time. Too much despair casting, though. We'll kill them first, then we'll take the boss. So, we didn't need those guys. It is these Dreadsoul Ruiners, by the way, that cast Despair. So this guy, those guys behind me. Just kill him right now. And then these damn owls. Where's the owl at? It just disorients you on repeat. Wait. Holy. Hold on, I'm sorry, guys. Where's the owl even at? Okay, I did forget water. These guys don't matter. I went the wrong way and I think I pulled an owl on accident. Yeah, right there, maybe? The screecher? Yeah, because there shouldn't be any unless I pull this one. Yes, please cast the Star Shower spell, bro. You guys never cast that shit. So you see Despair reduces healing taken by 60% at 6 stacks. On top of that, I have 40% reduced from the Necrotic Wound. I can cleanse Despair, but I can only cleanse it on cooldown every now and then. I can drop stacks of Necrotic Wound by creating space, but only if the enemies aren't extremely fast. Yeah, what's going on, Joey? Welcome in. Alright. Now we can take the boss easy. The boss is no problem by himself. I really do want to grab some water. I'll try to do this dungeon first, though. I can already feel my throat drying out, though. Boring is right, Zalatath. Yo, Spaginator. Thank you for the follow, man. Welcome in. How's your day going so far? The boss itself is no issue. It's just these damn affixes. Mixed with, this dungeon is actually one of the harder dungeons for me to do because they scale the anti-heal on top of the already scaling anti-heal. So I have to drop combat a lot more often. I have to kill the enemies that do it a lot faster, and I have to use my cleanses all the time, so. But after this portion, it's basically good. The only next portion that's kind of an issue because of the HP pools on some of these enemies is the next part where they're going to start to fear me. There's the 5 enemies that fear. That part's annoying too. But after that, we're good. Everything's basically like super easy after that. So what is this? I gotta figure out what this affix gives the enemy if I don't complete it. Because that shit is getting me. These guys are all pretty simple. Just don't stand near them for too long. How do you get into Karzhan? Okay, so you can't go in the main entrance. You have to go to Dalaran. You know, in the Chamber of the Guardian, where like you put all the items. Alright, I'm gonna have to stun. Actually, we can just interrupt the first Tormenting Eye. Now we can stun these Tormenting Eyes. And now they're gonna try again, and I'm gonna use my demon form to stun again. And now we're gonna get shit on. Because we get feared, and then he's gonna try to fear me again. Alright, I created enough space, we didn't get feared. But I just gotta make sure to try and kill him if I can. I don't have any more interrupts now. And there should be, there's the other fear, okay. I was gonna say there should be 2 of them right now still being able to fear me. I think I might have just killed one with my dots. But I've already been chain feared. It's the last guy, I believe. I have a stun up for him. Die? Okay. Okay, we're good. Now create a little bit of space, drop the 50% anti-heal I have before we fight the boss. Actually, I'm not going to fight the boss with these mobs if I can help it. I'm just going to reset him. Because he does that ability where he grips you. And on a 40, that shit actually kind of hurts. Why wouldn't he reset? My dude. He just wants to come with me. That's crazy. I've reset this boss on accident 100 times. There we go. But on purpose, impossible. Yeah, so okay, sorry, Joey, I got interrupted. Basically what happens now that you're at Kara, you have to fly up over on the right. There's a bridge. Yo, what the hell is that? You have to fly up on the bridge on the right side, and there's a little gate. You go in the side entrance, and then the mythic keystone is there. That's how you enter. What's going on, Hedgehog? That took me off guard for sure. Yeah, it was a fitting sound. Legitimate. That's so funny, actually. That's funny. What is this little health bar here? Help. Oh, it's his little... He summons little roots, I think. I think that's what it is. Okay, so this is the part that I was talking about, guys. Look at this. This shit hurts, man. It can potentially kill me. Alright, I'm going to have to turn on details, though, I think. Because I need to start optimizing my DPS for these 40s. And sometimes I just kind of get in, like, AFK mode when I'm doing these, because I can just survive and attack forever. But it's like, if I can cut off 3 to 5 minutes off each run, that's a lot of time. That's extra runs every day. Look at it. Look at it. Holy. Don't do it to me, brother. Alright, we gotta kill him. I think the next one kills me. I don't know why, but I just feel like it does. That wasn't technically my entrance, though. Something along the lines of, okay, I hear it coming. I'm waiting for it. That's a good one. I'd enter that. I'd enter that for sure. Alright, so as Demon Hunter, I can also nether walk and drop my stacks if the anti-heal gets to be too much. We'll see. Banana. Banana. Okay, I dropped stacks actually, we're fine. Take care of all the little ads. And now we're chilling. The hedgehog shit is killing me, that's funny. Man, my hands are cold as hell. Really angry hedgehog used Gigantify emote. I don't even know what's going on anymore. I'm just taking it in. Okay, I gotta drop stacks if I can. I'm at 70% anti-heal. Can be problematic. 80% anti-heal. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and wait. Just try to create space. Okay, we're good. No nether walk necessary. I'm at 98%. Okay, we're good now. Now we just kill Xavius. I never know what's the circle on the ground that he's healing from and what's just a circle on the ground that they're putting on me. I feel like he's still in it, by the way. Dude was definitely healing. 8 seconds left on Fell Spike. Yeah. Sanguine, thank you. I never know which one's Sanguine and which one's the little pools that these guys put on the ground, because everybody in this area puts pools down that look similar. Workout. Gato. Welcome back, baby. How you doing? All right. I probably should anyway. I gotta go to a Halloween party. I should, like, you know, get my physique up. I'm gonna be a werewolf later, guys. We're good? All right. Congrats, guys. Easy dub. +3 still. I did die, I think, like 3 times. Unlucky. Bless. Bless. Thank you, Asmodeus. I like your name, by the way. It reminds me of there's a anime called Welcome to Demon School Iruma-kun, and the best friend of the main character's name is Asmodeus. Asmodeus Alice. You are ridiculous, and I love it. Thank you. Thank you. I love being ridiculous. That's actually my goal. If I had one goal in life, it would be to be ridiculous. And I do have to get my water now because I can feel my throat just dying. So give me a second and I'll be right back, guys. And I appreciate you partaking in the carry. I'm going to get 4 new people in here now. We're going to be running 40s to get achievements and transmogs for everybody. Try to get it in one fell swoop. That way we don't have to do 30s and 40s for everybody. But I appreciate you hanging out. If you guys like the vibes, by all means. I am trying to make a space in the WoW atmosphere here. We do have a Discord. If you guys just want to hop in the Discord and hang out some other time. Let me get some water though. I'll be right back. No, not a particular character. I'm just wolfing out, bro. So the Halloween theme for the party is classics. So it's like wolves, witches, warlocks, vampires, ghouls, mummies, you know, like all the traditional stuff. Frankenstein, like, yeah, it's pretty cool. All right. And we're back. What key did we get? Please tell me it's not Eye of Ashara. Legitimately. Anything but Eye of Ashara. Okay, we're going back to doing 30 carries. So the thing about Eye of Ashara, if you guys are just joining the stream, Eye of Ashara cannot be soloed at a 40 by a demon hunter. Potentially a paladin, but not a demon hunter. He's got a one-shot mechanic that is just unstoppable. Hey, it's Nether. Nether's one of the first people I carried through a 30 and a 40. My bags are a mess. Let's try to get rid of this. Apparently it keeps showing up in everybody's bags. I also have this already. Yeah, right? Be really nice if at least moats were warbound. Try and make everything look nice and neat. There we go. 2 bags full. Grab my extra 2750 stamina. So what quest did we get from him? Call for participants. Why am I getting this every day, by the way? Is anybody else getting this quest over and over? Should we run the raids, maybe? We could just run the raids real quick. Does anybody need the raids for today? Ooh. Using my babe cup. I guess you guys can't see it in the camera. I should probably do the raids. I know Hookraz already did his. I think Suzu, did you already do your raids too? I think I just need to run them anyway. Because I don't want to run Ivashar right now. Let's do the short ones first. Oh, you're on Xavius for now? Okay, then I'll wait. I'll save a spot for you. Is it a fast Xavius or should I wait to form my group? Super fast. Your boy's top DPS. Okay, so it's going to be a while. I'm just kidding. All right, I'm going to put this up. Let me see. Yeah, we'll take easy 599 clap. Let me see if there's any open world stuff. No, wow, okay. I started in Trial of Valor, right? Okay. Let's go ahead and pick that up then. What else do we have? Nighthold. Let's go ahead and pick that up. Why won't you let me change them? Unlucky. Okay. We'll just start there. All right, I'm gonna head over there. I'm just messing with you. I know you're pumping, bro. I know you're pumping. All right. While we're waiting, just one more rip. So I'm gonna go off cam again. And then Gato, you still there? I'll do your push-ups after this. All right, let me make sure I don't overfill. I've got how many right now? 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Double checking before I grab the last one. 19. And we delist. Oh. We can take one more now. Why the Azure Void Flyer look better, or why the Violet look better than the Azure? Let me see. I don't know if I've compared the two. So this is Azure. What's it called? Violet Void Flyer? I don't see one. Scarlet, okay. That's the Scarlet one. And that's the Azure. I mean, I think it's variable. I think this one's more intensely colored. Oh, are you in? Bro, when did you get in here? Hold up. Suzu. Alright, let's make sure we get a summon for Targ. Your target is not in the party. Here we go. There. Since we're still summoning, we can just look for one more. Missing one paladin? He died at the Broken Shores. Crazy. That poor bastard. Are these guys just so far up that I'm trying to summon them? That's funny. All right, let me just real quick. I gotta see. This is not from now, right? Here we go. Now it's updated for sure. Trying to make sure everybody gets deathless. I don't know where this extra stuff's coming from. It's like a fucking machine gun, bro. Yeah, you get a transmog for all armor types. Next one's up top, I believe, for me. Let's kill this guy real quick. We got that one. Go to the back. Front over here. I'll go up top. All right. Easy deathless run. Oh, I gotta get my copy pasta ready. You're right, I should have made a macro. All right, there we go. I'm ready to leave. Yeah, I don't know if alts are worth it to me. Like, I do like transmogs. I really gotta look at the transmogs. I don't know though, it's tough. I kind of just want to do it anyway for the transmogs. Let me know when you're out of the group, Joey. I'll get you back in here. We'll do the next one. I already did Emerald Nightmare, I forgot. Yo, Gavin about. Thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Which mog do you want, Shy? Argus Eternal. I'm curious now. I haven't really looked at many of the mogs. I've just been kind of grabbing everything. Oh. All right, how many do we have? 10? 19. One more. I was just in your TOV. Gabbing, have you done Nighthold? Mythic. I can get you in this one real quick if you want. I got one spot. Oh, you're already in. Huge. W. Alright. I'll take the meow meow meow. Oh, I went to Arcway. Old habits die hard. Yeah, no worries. Which outfit did you get for that run there? Oh, thanks for the summon too. Massive. Alright, I take that as we're ready. I do need to make a new copy pasta though. I forgot, these bosses actually take a tiny bit longer. So that boss we fought the one day must have just been a special boss. It looks like these guys typically spawn here. I've never done this dungeon in Legion, so I didn't know what to expect. That's interesting. They just changed out the boss for the world quest. Yeah, I got a rare in my run the other day too. Someone's got to go back, I think. Alright, Shy, I just sent you a message. Tell me how you like it. Look at these goats, man. They're doing their thing. Chi-Chi's Battle Gear. Okay, I'll have to check that out. Do you have a link for it? All these extra mementos, man. Just going to HP. I thought they were gonna run up further. Whoops. Where's the big guy? He's on the other side. I think we should just go and take out this side since we're over here already. I just kept getting knocked back for years. I like how most of my abilities aren't affected by silence. Stun, definitely. They layer their CC though, which is crazy, right? Like, isn't that nuts? Oh, we almost killed him at the same time. That would have been really nice. Why isn't he dying? I'm trying to let some people make it in this time. We're kind of going backward here a little bit, I'm not gonna lie. Because we didn't go the other way at first, and we didn't swap back that way. That's okay. Come on. So different silences work differently too, that's something to note. Holy, they just stunned me and sprinted by me. They said I wasn't shit. I'm killing these guys so it doesn't bug. It's bugging, by the way. Because they jump down. Die! Okay. Basically there. Attack me? Man. What I'm trying to avoid is last time we couldn't teleport up. Because we had people bug the fight like this. So I had to go and I had to kill like every monster in the game. Dang, Suzu, I see you out here. Okay, it's back. We're good, probably. As long as we get out of combat. Yep, we're out of combat. We're fine. Last time we were stuck in combat, and I had to circle the entire building and kill whatever bugged out. I can get used to this. Time flies by in the yellow and green. What I mean, there's a mountain top that I'm dreaming of. I can get used to this. Alright. Cooking? We just gotta... I guess, can we jump? No? I'm so lame. Okay. I hate how they make, like, certain areas you can jump, certain areas you can't. Like... They're like, anywhere where it's beneficial whatsoever? No. The times when it has no relevance, of course you can jump. The times when you can fall to your death? For sure. Back. Alright, I am in combat. Did we pull something? That'll do her. It's the guy from up top, I think, that I hit. Makes sense. I don't even know what she says here, I'm not gonna lie. I've never paid attention. I use this time to settle anything else that I need to. I have not been to Emerald Nightmare. That is my next stop. I'm doing Nighthold here with Suzu, Joey22X in stream. Because he's already done Emerald Nightmare. And then I'm going to swap over, do Emerald Nightmare. And then I'm going to probably go back to doing a couple of 40 boosts. And then I'm going to get ready for my party. And where were we? She makes herself look silly, doesn't she? Just lose with grace. Yeah, I don't know what it is, but interrupt it. We've got like 40 people here. It's actually only 20, but same concept. How do I get out of here again? That way. That's the way. Alright, I learned my lesson last time. Gotta wait for everybody to get up here. Because this fight has no RP on this mode. You are my friend! I guess not. Yo, Gavin, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Can I just call you Gab? For the record. Yeah, so I'll get... The way the 40s work is I'm only going to get everybody in once for 40s. Occasionally we'll do 30 community runs. Because 30s are extremely easy to carry, but the 40s are actually kind of difficult this week with the affixes. So I'm trying to get just people who haven't done 40s in. So I will definitely get you in one. And we'll get you in the Emerald Nightmare. But we do swap out for the 40s. Yo, wait, is this kind of like what we were grabbing all that shit for? We went and got all the little stones, the pillars. Was that for this moment? I really need to go back and play through the story and read it. Yeah, there's an achievement for 40. And there's an achievement for 49, I think. Which I will not be able to carry those. Not solo. I don't think so, at least. Not this week. Maybe next week. It would just take so long. I guess I probably could, but it would just take like the entire duration. It'd be like 30-40 minutes a carry, which is kind of crazy. All right. I'm going to start up an Emerald Nightmare group. What's your name in game? Yeah, so I think I just got 500 mementos. Is that what that was? I think I used 200 in dungeon. Yo, is it just me or is my health not going up? Let's see. I should be close to 196. Is it really that slow? Gab is fine. Beautiful. Guess it's time to make a new bag for moats. Alright, so I'll put my key over here. My scrolls can stay at the top. These are going to get turned in. That I can use. Alright, and actually I'm going to put my heartstones next to my key. And that's going to get sold. These are going to get turned in. And now we're good. We're organized. It's nice. Makes me feel good. Alright. On to Emerald Nightmare. Last mythic of the day. I might do the other raids, we'll see. Yeah, Joey. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. Alright, I'll look for Unholy Moly. Make sure to try and get you in here. Oh. There we go. Alright, how many do we have? 10? 19? Uno mas. Fainty. I'm indeed capped. How do some people see my verse and some people can't? Yep. Mythic plus farming. Elf UI, what about it? Oh, you think everybody has Elf UI? Let me in! GG. Not even top damage, it's crazy. Alright, let's try to make this quick. Oh, so those things exploding slow you down? That makes sense. Okay. That's why the stronger I am, the slower I go. We just gotta kill them from a distance. Stay away from me. Not again. Alright, there we go. Everything grouped. Yeah, rare spawns and world quests are... Everything is a relatively good source, especially when you have good knowledge. That's the main thing. You can get mementos from doing anything now. It really just depends on what you prefer to do. I thought I killed most of them. I bet, I guess. Yeah, that's how it always goes, the emissary quests. Bro, I swear none of my keys were working. I feel like Emerald Nightmare is so much easier than Nighthold. It's crazy. Yeah, so after this, I do have Eye of Ashara, which is ass. I might have to run a 40 key before I can run anybody through a 40 key. Eye of Ashara, I think, is the only one I can't solo. Yeah, it's definitely Toon-Tire. Like, this is just... Everything just dies instantly. Which way are we going? We did bear, we did dragon, we did spider. So we're going here. That one guy threw me off. He seems so secure going down that route. Also, KT, welcome in. This one I actually need people to help me out here, I think. That or I could completely solo it. But if there's anybody inside and they're not doing mechanics, it gets a little jumbled. And if not everybody's inside and there's people just sitting right outside, then it can cancel. It can reset the entire fight. Yeah, I figured that was coming. They automatically guarantee 1 Death Blossom on Mythic. I mean, we don't have to take them if you guys don't want to. It's not gonna kill me. Yo, what's going on today, Foam? How you doing? Did I ever get you in that 40 last night? I was thinking about it earlier. I'm like, I can't remember who. I think I owed a couple of 40s to a couple of people. I'm sure you'll let me know if you do. Yeah, you went to bed. Exactly. That's what I thought. It was you. Okay. That's what I thought. You had to sleep. How was clinical? How long is that stuff? This is everyone's favorite boss. You smack him down. Damn, 6 to 2:30. Wow. Yeah, it's a long one. Now I see why you went to bed early. So what's the day look like now? I wish modes were account bound for real. I got almost 3 bags. I might have a few more than 500. I haven't counted. You figure how many slots are in these bags? 36 slot bag. 36 times 100 is 3,600. Plus the main bag is what? 4 by 5 is 10. So I got like 5,600. I think it's safe to say I could probably gear a new character up to 740 easy. Oh, hell yeah. That sounds like a W day, W afternoon. I'm gonna go live up the night. My cousin throws an annual Halloween party. We used to do it, like our parents used to do it when we were kids, so he just kind of picked up the tradition when we all became adults. So we do a themed Halloween party every year. So I'm gonna be hitting that up later. That's gonna be fun. We do a lot of fun stuff for it. Better than homework? Yeah, I guess. I guess. Different lives though. You know, we live different lives. What do they say? Different strokes for different folks. No, no heroic right now. Right now, I gotta work on these keys because I'm gonna have to get rid of this. You know what I got right now? I got the same fucking key I avoided all yesterday. I have Ashara. Yeah, no worries. This is the thing though, is I'm gonna move on. And people like to message me, that's why I started the stream. I can't message everybody. If it's just one person, it's typically fine. Alright. He's pretty solid anyway. He doesn't really need that much help. Hey, no worries. You go by K-Tally or KT? Tally in game? Okay. Well, I'm gonna try to look for real quick. One quick 40. So I don't have to run this. I have a Shara. Which I don't... Ooh, sign up. No! Hurry! Let me in! If I could just run this Archway and re-roll mine, oh yeah, that's perfect. This is amazing. Archway is fast and easy. I'm just gonna go lower my key real quick. And then I can get some 40 boosts going again. Yeah, to get to eye level 700, definitely spam heroic dungeons. Definitely the route. Yeah, just a few motes. Just a few motes. Let's do Time Worn Keystone. Decrease. Okay. On my way, guys. I know, wouldn't it be so much better if modes were account bound? Like, so, in my opinion, it's just a time sink, right? That's really what they want. Because, in the first place, maxing infinite power is kind of crazy. Yeah, what's the goal once you hit 999? So actually, fun fact, I was in a grind group that hit 999 about 5 or 6 days ago now. I quit grinding with them at around 800. And because that was my point, what is the goal after 999? So what I started doing at 800 is I started doing these carries. Because there's not really much of a purpose for me, but I do still enjoy the content and being able to play my character and being able to help people. And then when I started doing the carries, I started getting a lot of questions. Where's the guide? How do we know what to farm? What should I be doing? What should I do at my level? How do I get gear? How do I get versatility? What are the best dungeons to run? A lot of questions. And so after getting all the questions and answering them so many times, I was just like, you know what? I'm going to go back to streaming because I used to be an instructional League of Legends streamer. So it's really just, that is the goal right now, is to funnel people here to be able to teach people, answer any questions, and at least just kind of have some benefit to grinding it out. Other than that, I mean, obviously you can achievement hunt. You can grab all the achievements. You can go through the raids solo, so you can make sure that you can do the achievements. Oh, I forgot this is a 41. I should probably actually pop my Fell Spike. There we go. But I need him to move too. Can you move? No, he's not. And I don't think the other demon hunter's running anti-heal. There we go. So right now, the only reason I'm running this key with people who are already prepared to run 40s is so that I can re-roll it into a key that I can actually solo for people. Because I cannot solo Eye of Ashara. The last boss has a one-shot mechanic that he does like 3 or 4 times throughout the fight, and I only have one ability to block it. Yeah, at least you found something worthwhile. Yeah, for sure. And I mean, if not, I'd be running keys on retail. That's basically what I do on retail. Retail, I run the raids, I run the keys, and I do the same thing in retail. I try to get people in for 10s. I do the same thing in like almost every single game that I play. I gear myself up as high as I can, as fast as I can, and then I use that advantage to help people. So it kind of works for me. It may not be everybody's cup of tea, and that's why I always advise people. Everybody comes in and they're like, what's the point of even playing for me? Like, you guys are already at the end. It's like, what's the rush to get to the end? Like, unless your goal is to do exactly what I'm doing, and at that point, there's still a point. You can beat other people there. You can still help people. There's no rush, though. You'll get more knowledge every single day. It'll get easier. You'll get more rage. You'll get more content. Like, everything's going to get easier from this point on. Even me doing these carries, all I'm doing is I'm speeding up the process for people who don't want to play a lot. It's not like most of the people that I'm helping would not be able to do these anyway, eventually. Yeah, you really don't. You don't have much more need after 200, honestly. The only goal, like, to get stronger is either for personal use, like if you really want a character that can run through raids and just dominate things, or if you want to help people. Because, and that was my other point too, is people are like, oh, you can just solo farm for verse at a certain point. Yeah, you could. But why would you? It's slower than farming with a strong group, and it's more useless than helping people. Like, why would I solo farm? Court of Stars, I don't like it, but I can do it. All right, so who wants a 40 run? I know Gab was waiting for one. Gab, you still hanging out? Back to questing I go. What are you looking at right now, Shy? Which questing zones? I haven't finished Suramar yet, I'm not gonna lie. If it makes you feel better. And I'm not gonna lie to you too, Tally. Keys are more fun in retail. They're more fun in retail. These are just kind of a means to an end. Yeah, I did the keys to get to portals too. I'm actually really happy about that. I'm really happy I got the portals. That's Haley Pally, paid in bronze. Alright, we'll take Haley. Where are we going, boss? Don't think about the right answer. Alright. We'll take you, and then we'll take the 662. Can I follow you just to see if I get one shot? Sure. Yeah, I like to let people see the limits for sure. Okay. We are on to Court of Stars. Yo, Taylor, thank you. Are you in here? Or, oh no, you're talking about the portals in there. I thought you were talking about you're dragging everybody through here. Gab, no! I was just asking for you a second ago. I filled right now. Where's this little circle area again? Where's it at again? Fuck. There's the bridge here. There it is. Sweet Cheeks is crazy. All right, let's see. I don't want to say floor sitting. All right. Boat roleplay is crazy. I gotta change the message back to enjoy watching carries. Since everybody in a plus 40 carry has already gotten a plus 40 carry and they won't get another one most likely. Just by farming dungeons. I'm not gonna type anymore though. That's why I always plug at the start. It's tough to type in the dungeon. You can come in here, yeah. Fight if you want to. What in Gul'dan's name is crazy? I like the RP. Yeah, you're helping. You're helping. Okay, that's unlucky. We don't necessarily want to fight two of these guys at once. I think we can handle it. Yeah, we got one down. Easy. Okay. We'll get the suppress nullified so that whoever's getting attacked can live. Alright, we need to pull them out of the puddles, if we can. Yeah, of course, Taylor. Thank you for the follow again, I appreciate that. And if you want a 40 carry in the future, I will be busy, like I said, later tonight. I have a party to go to. But if you want one in the future, just hang out sometime and I'll get you one. Yeah, you gotta move them off the puddles. Trying to stop the extra mobs from spawning if I can. Alright, boss time. Oh, my demon form. Oh, is it on like 1 second? 8 seconds left. I'm like, it looks like it's full, but it's not. I'll just heal. Yeah, it's not gonna matter when I'm doing 500 million healing per second myself. Just relax and enjoy the ride. Okay, this is what we're here for. You get everything in one. You get the free carry, so you don't have to pay. You don't have to scrape and scrounge. You get to test your limits, so maybe you can survive, maybe you can't, you know? It's really, I've seen people survive with 190 verse. It depends on the class. It depends on managing cooldowns. I mean, it depends on how I pull. Like, I actually have to run these 40s the proper way. It is a tiny bit faster now that I'm 900. I started doing this at 800 and it was super difficult. Especially because when you fight, like, this dungeon's actually not one of the worst. This is one of my least favorite dungeons to speedrun. But it's not bad for, like, just solo carrying. It's funny how it changes up like that. The speedrun dungeons are typically the worst dungeons to solo carry. And the reason being because right now with the affixes, pulling a bunch of mobs basically makes it so that I can't heal at all. But pulling a bunch of mobs is also the only way to speedrun. So like, these stacks here, Necrotic Wound, each one gives me 2% anti-healing. So at around 40% stacks, I'm at 80% anti-heal. At 50, I'm at 100% anti-heal. So the more monsters are attacking you, the more anti-heal is applying faster, and the more I have to constantly find a way to reset and drop the stacks. Did they miss this? Without the Q. Alright, there should be one more after this guy. This guy's the tough one, for the record. This is the only reason I don't like doing this one, because this Disintegration Beam, I think it already touched me. Okay, no it didn't. I interrupted it in time. Basically, it applies a debuff. Here it is. Disintegration Beam, damage dealt reduced by 50%. I just wanted you to see what it did. So I'm dealing 50% reduced damage now. It's alright though, I interrupted it this time, and I should get enough damage off to kill him now. Now we just gotta drop Disintegration Beam. This boss is kind of just ass. I'm potentially in YouTube. No, not YouTube yet. I was actually thinking about making like a tier list video though, and like a way to actually scale your character up for basically different types of players. If you're a grinder, how to scale up. If you're like a patient player, how to scale up. If you're like a pressed for time player, how to scale up. That way everybody kind of has a plan and they don't have to worry too much. Alright. Why did he run the long way? Don't ask. I lose my mouse a lot, so I used to play with a good amount of add-ons. And one of my main add-ons that I used to play with was a cursor changer. It changed my cursor to a yellow circle that tracked my global cooldowns. And it was super nice. Now I lose my cursor all the time. But I turned off all my add-ons except for details because I was getting so many pop-ups. I used to use a lot of add-ons, like you wouldn't even believe it. And by used to, I mean like 2 days ago. How'd you get your first 300 verse? So my first verse is actually, obviously, we all know that's the toughest. The first verse that I farmed is, the more important thing, honestly, is to get your knowledge. So I actually had about 60 verse by the time I got done farming all my knowledge. So you kill every elite in the open world, play on hard mode, obviously, if you're not already. You kill every elite in the open world while you're questing, and you go through each zone. You do all the quests for every zone. You go through all the dungeons. You do all the dungeons for every zone, and then you want to do your raids. You want to do normal, heroic, and mythic for all 3 raids every day. That should give you an insane amount of mementos. You should be able to get at least 20 to 30 verse ranks per day off of the raids if you have good knowledge. So I got to get this guy off of the healing puddle. Just sitting there regenerating all of her HP. It's nice. Love that. You do that for a couple of days and you're up there. If you want to grind fast, there's a couple of different ways to do it. You can farm world quests, you can farm low-level low-level mythic dungeons, or you can find a little decent open world farm, which is not necessarily recommended by people because Blizzard loves to nerf open world farms and punish people who do them. However, I do still recommend a couple of smaller open world farms if you want to do something like turn your brain off and just kill shit. There are some decent farms that I don't think are abuse or nerfed. It's really what it comes down to. And once you get your first 200, 300, it's easy. But the thing is you don't want to run 40s as soon as you can if you're trying to get your verse up. If you're trying to get your verse up, you kind of got to go about the game in a different way. If you're trying to get your verse up, what you want to do is you want to run mythic dungeons. You want to run 10 of them per hour at whatever rank that you can accomplish that at. So if you can only run 10 10s per hour, then only run 10 10s per hour. And as soon as you find yourself running 10 10s per hour and you're getting locked out because you're beating the dungeon cap, which is 10 dungeons per hour, by the way. If you find yourself locked out, then you go to 12s or 11s or 13s. And then you do those until you get locked out. And basically you do that on repeat. Did we find all of them? I think we did. No, I think I have to find them all. This is weird. I turned off my little wigs. I don't know if anybody can be useful to me here without my little wigs on. How much longer do I have in Demon Sight? You found him? You can talk to him. Did you just get me tossed out? Haley! Get your shit together. Did we find him? Nice. It's always funny to see different characters glide. You're a demon hunter, you literally can't fail this. So do you know how it works? Because I'm pretty sure the way that it works, I didn't play Legion, but the way that I'm pretty sure it works is that you have to get all forms of information and then it will reveal for you. If you don't get all forms of information and you use it, it doesn't work. But I think with Little Wigs, the way that it works is it overlaps and it gives me the information that other people get, because otherwise it never seems to work. They had gotten 3, I had gotten 2. We had gotten different answers. I used my Demon Sight and it doesn't pop up. Somebody grab the keys, right? It's my fault. I'm the guy. I gotta get the keys. I just want to check, make sure there are no more spies in here, you know? Sometimes you gotta check the corners. There's a couple extra. Wait, you got the Rainbow Trail. Give it to me. I'll lust. Alright, sounds good. I'll save my drums. I actually don't ever use them. All info, then vision. Yeah. You gotta get all info, then vision. That's what I thought, but again, you gotta remind me of these things. I'm a noob, okay? How does it feel? You guys are getting carried by noob. Also, I heard a Protection Paladin can do it too. Apparently the shield will glow. What's going on with my character? Alright, easiest 40 in my life, guys. Enthusiast, hero. Okay, that's double. That's Giga. Mythic Court of Stars for a lot of people too. Oh, thanks, guys. I appreciate that. Baden, thank you for the follow. And I got a ring I needed. It's the luck. I have a luck guarantee. I'm bissed out now. Goated. Sauced. GG's, guys. You know where to find me. Oh shit, we got an Archway. That's money. Alright, Gab, you ready? Yo, you're getting big money too from this Archway. I'm gonna change it. Look though, this is something that I do, okay? It's a little secret of mine. I change it to the ugliest dungeon for speedrunners in the game. Okay? It's either Vault of the Wardens or Court of Stars. Because everybody loves Archway. We avoid all the min-maxers. That way I can trust that the people that are 740 actually need the 40 and don't just want my mementos. It's such a waste of time to boost people that can just run the dungeon themselves. There you are, Unholy Moly. Can I get carried again? Scarfox, who were you, by the way? If I can't find 4 people who need it, then I'll carry you. I always take everybody under 600 because I know they haven't cleared a 40. Don't think you'll struggle finding people? Not this week, at least. All right. Awkward Nerd, were you in my dungeons earlier? I feel like I know Awkward Nerd. But it won't be until Tuesday for sure. I cannot do Sanguine Necrotic 49. It's not possible. I don't believe in it. But I think maybe. On my way to Archway. You're cute, by the way, Gab. Hi, chat. Can I get carried again too? Jay, I feel like you're constantly on my shoulders. Don't get me wrong, I got no problem with it, but you don't have to ask. All right, just 1 second on my end here, and then I'll be ready. And we have 1, 2, 3 people, so we just missed one more. Yeah, well, Scar, I've been struggling finding people for 30 carries consistently, so I wasn't sure how the 40s would go. No worries, guys. Yo, the ignorant cow. Welcome and thank you for the follow. Yo, and Scar. And don't get me wrong, I'll do 30 carries for community runs. If you guys have a 30 key and I have time, for sure. I'll run your 30 key in 3 minutes. It takes no time at all. I'll do it even in between 40 keys. So I have a queue system, exclamation point join. If you guys get 30 keys and we get enough people in here, what we'll do is every time the queue fills up, we'll run a 30 key with the people that are in the queue. Yo, J-Dog. Thank you for the follow, man. I like your name too, by the way. My stepbrother's name is Jay, so we come up with a bunch of J nicknames for him. Our favorite is actually J-Bone. It's funny. I gotta drop stacks here. So I'm gonna create a little bit of space. 3, 2, 1. Okay, I didn't drop stacks, so I'm just gonna have to nether walk. Did I kill Ivan? No, where is he? Oh, here he is. Name of the game, move them off the puddles. Drop your stacks if you get too high. Like right now I'm at 40, which means I'm at 80% anti-heal. Gotta drop these. My details is going crazy again, so I'm gonna have to get rid of it most likely. You guys have seen the damage I'm doing. Wait a second. I didn't drop stacks. Hold on, hold on. I didn't drop stacks! Alright, disable add-ons. This shit's annoying me. J-Dog, thank you for the follow. I thought I dropped it. It went to 0, right? You guys seen that? Okay. This song is actually gonna dial me the fuck in right now. I can feel it. J-Dog, thank you for the prime sub, man. Holy. Welcome in, man. Worst carry. Can I uninvite you from here? I'm pretty sure. No, it's really just the stacking, man. It's so terrible. If that didn't happen, like, I take no damage. This is the damage I would be taking, generally speaking. Just eating everything, I'd be okay. Like, this is his big damage right here, by the way. Big damage coming out. Big damage coming out. Like, that's why I think I could possibly solo 49s. My mouse just died. Hold on. Glad it died after the fight. That's nice. I'm the pally in your group at the moment. I used to stream back in 2019 Classic. Yo, you know what's funny is I used to do the same thing in Classic. I used to do hardcore tanking. Classic hardcore tanking. Just a tiny bit though. It's been a point of contention for me. I used to be a League of Legends streamer actually. So you said 2019. You're a bit more seasoned than I am. I was a League of Legends streamer probably like... Oh, this is going to be ass, by the way. Hold on. Hold on. I got to drop stacks. Otherwise, he's just going to kill me as quarantine for sure. I'm going to hope I can survive now. I think I might die anyway. We're going to have to see if I need you guys for this one. He's healing full HP. Nice, beautiful. Love that. How long does it take? There we go. Okay, wait. What killed me? Nightborn Reclaimers, Eye of the Vortex. Quarantine. Quarantine. So I've survived quarantine before and I've died to quarantine before. I'm trying to figure out what the difference is. I might have to be demon form when it goes out. These dungeons all have specific ways that I have to do them, basically. Let's go ahead and kill this guy first. Actually, if we can just bring him... Never mind, he's got this Eye of the Vortex spell that we're going to have to just kill him for. Because he hit me for some damage last time. He's actually the one who finished me, low-key. I can chill in case you need to lay on hands. If you want to chill... I'm trying to figure out how to do it solo, but if you wanted to chill, the best case scenario is you just take me out of quarantine, and then it's automatic win. But I'm also trying to figure out how to just do it. But, I mean, for the purpose of the run, you can just take me out. I can try it again another time. When he does the protocol, the cleaning protocol thing, that's when it's an issue, right? Not the suppression protocol, the cleaning thing. I'm thinking maybe I can just kill him in time. Hold on. Is this your guys' DPS? Are you guys pumping right now? Okay, wait. This might be the hack. Nope, not the hack. Okay. I think I can do it though. I think I can do it. Give me one more try. I think I got this. You can wait outside the room. If he gets to that point, you can just unlock me. But I think I have it. This is free. I did the rank 14 grind on what? Alright. So this is it. We're cycling every cooldown here. Wait, why did his quarantine go off early this time? I think I'm gonna die again. Why did he quarantine so early this time? Wait, maybe I get out of it before cleansing force now. And I'm good? Let me out. No, I'm gonna die again, bro. Last time I got out of it somehow. How do we get out of quarantine? So I've soloed every dungeon on 40 basically. Except for I have a Shara, which is impossible. Alright. Just wait. Like here. And then run out and tank. And free me. Thing is my cooldowns aren't long enough that I can blur or nether walk it. Cleansing force? You guys are dead already. Okay. Let's try it again. Casual 45 mil damage. What's hitting you guys? Can you darkness it? I can't darkness. It only lasts 5 seconds. That's the problem. All of my cooldowns don't last long enough. Blur is my only chance, I think. Damage reduction by 20% for 10 seconds. I'm trying to space from him, hoping that that will give me time to get out of it. I don't even know when it releases me, though, is the question. That's the question in my mind. So you would want to, in theory, stay out of the room until the quarantine? Just to be safe. Alright, here we go. Quarantine. Yo, he quarantined somebody else! We're good! That's it. We won. Thanks, guys. You did it. You're my hero. I know that there's a way I can do it because I've done it, and that's what's kind of frustrating me a tiny bit, but it's okay. Because we're just gonna finish the run now. In Soviet Vel, we carry you. In Soviet Vel, you do not carry the weak people carry you. Alright, mad stacks, create space. Nope, don't touch me. Don't touch me, ugly. He's got the cheese touch. Yeah, you can stay there now. We're good now. That was the only point of contention. Uh-oh. I'm gonna have to face. Can I face? Okay, I faced. Whew! That was close. Too many stacks and rooted because this thing's fucking devouring my head. Also, if you have any form of anti-heal in your kit, this is the week to run it. So for me, I have Mortal Dance. Healing decreased by 50%. So in the event that they're standing on a pool, at least they're not healing as much as they normally would be. Oh shit, sorry. I was trying to read this message. I want to see what J-Dog's talking about. Bro, spam ads? Why? I'm not, so like, I don't stream for money. I would rather have people than have like ad revenue. I have a job right now. I'm a bartender. I'm a mixologist actually. I make pretty decent money. My wife makes pretty decent money. The main thing is I would love to do voice acting instead of mixology. So, I mean, I've been kind of using streaming as a facet to kind of practice as well. But yeah, no, the odds of somebody turning into this or tuning into the stream and getting an ad and shutting it off and not ever like really taking the chance to get to watch it and learn about what's going on here it's a lot higher than you think. Shit, I do it myself. I do it myself sometimes, bro. If I turn on a stream, it's not even like against the streamer. It's like if I have to turn you on and unmute you and hear an ad for Pampers or whatever the fuck it's giving me, I'm not watching what I want to watch. It's not scratching the itch right now. I need something else right now. Like I'm an iPad baby, dude. I'm either watching you or I'm not. Facts. All my homies hate ads. That's what I'm saying. Like I would turn them off completely if I could. I'm not even lying to you. Because the thing is the money that I get from ads is negligible in the first place. B, I don't really need it to survive, which is, I know that's a luxury for me, but I don't want to abuse the fact that I have that luxury and still take the money anyway. Because again, it's the quality of life that I would get compared to the quality of life that you guys would lose is not worth it to me. Most of the money that I used to get from streaming back when I used to be a League streamer, and to put it in perspective, I wasn't massive, but I used to do events Mondays and Tuesdays, and I used to hold anywhere from like 100 to 140 viewers for those days, and then on average 40 to 70. Which League is a pretty big space, so I was not really mad about it because it's also a really toxic space, which kind of contradicts my personality. So I was kind of happy that we were able to have at least that little decent space on Twitch at that point in time. But all the money I made, long story short, I gave back to stream. It was all focused on buying merch for the people or doing giveaways for RP, which is riot points, if you aren't aware. I'm gonna have to kill some more real quick. Everything can despawn when you kill this last boss, so you need to make sure to kill enough percent before you kill him. Fuck them, crank the ads, just turn off pre-rolls. Bro, it's not like... I hate looking over and starting a conversation and realizing that I just talked to a fucking ad wall. Like, even if I'm not being like, okay, I want to be nice to you guys, I'm thinking about myself here right now. I don't want to talk to a fucking ad wall. How many of you guys got subs? J-Dog? Shy? Foam? Okay, so really we'd just be gatekeeping Scar, and Scar's the one who told me to do it. But still, still. Alright, we're good. Let's finish it up. Achievement incoming, guys. I can't burst him down, so we're gonna have to do phase 2, which is a little bit unlucky and annoying, but we'll be here for it no matter what. You guys can help on phase 2 if you want to. I can do it, but it's annoying, so. Since you already helped me once, I consider it kind of cheating no matter what. I didn't solo carry. People might just enjoy the vibes too. Not everyone in here is talking. Well, yeah, that too. That's the main thing that I always kind of had is I'm very chill, dude. I'm not trying to ruin anybody's fun. We're just trying to have a good time all around. Everybody here included. Like, that's what we're all about. Yeah, this phase can be annoying. Which way you guys want to go? Let's go this way. Alright, they're dropping like flies out here, guys. Alright, I'll be here for 10 seconds. This is what I meant when I said I could do it, but it's annoying. You see what I'm saying now? Brother, actually, I might not be able to do this one right now. I might have to CC him early. Hold up. Wait, do we have to restart the whole fight? Oh no. I've never failed that. We got 24 minutes, we're fine. Where am I? Found it. Permastun just like in PvP, bro. There's a couple of these dungeons that do it. Alright. We'll just have to play it smarter. I didn't realize he was going to perma CC me. The last time that I did it, it wasn't instantaneous perma. I was able to get damage off on him. The Halo remake. You guys love Halo? There we go. Extra damage. I love it. I love it. Let's go this way again. Oh, wait. Are they dead now? No, they're still here. Alright, so that's 2 of my stuns down. See, and like, why isn't he attacking, or why isn't he just perma CCing me now? You know, fuck that guy. I'm just gonna go for it. I'm just going for it, guys. This is usually how we do it. We got 3 CCs. We can get it all the way here. I usually don't need help. It should just work out that way. I've never been perma CC'd like that. This is what I'm saying, though, too. There's not a lot of people doing solo 40 carries right now because this shit is tough right now. This shit is tough right now. What did I get? Alright, Halls of Valor. Again, another ass one, but we can do it. Wait, we did that on a 43. Whoops. That explains a little bit, too. Enjoy the extra motes for doing a 43. I got 127. I don't know how many you guys got mementos. That shit's money. Holy. Unholy moly, you're welcome. Holy shit. Master Adept Hero Enthusiast. Master Enthusiast. Is that a 30? Oh, wow. So a lot of you guys are getting... You're getting transmogs, too. That's huge. I love that. I love that for you guys. I don't PvE, so all this is brutal for me, but I want the cosmetics. Yeah, that's why I'm here for you, bro. I do a little bit of everything. Do I get portal here? Nah, not for this one. Yeah, I'm going to actually, I just remake party usually. Old school Chevy is a drop top, only with a dot dot. I usually just say something cute, like if you ever need a hero, call me. I love the people though, man. That's one of the main things that I've really, really enjoyed. It's one of the things that I've really enjoyed about doing these boosts, especially compared to like League of Legends. Like when you would carry people in League of Legends, it was not good. It was not fun. But WoW has been great. What time do we got? 4:32. Okay. I think the party's at 8 p.m. But I'm going to have to take a break so I can shower and shave, eat dinner. Got to make sure I have some food in my belly before I go drinking all night. Guys, what's your favorite drink, by the way? Yeah, Gab. Thanks for joining. Holy shit. It was fun. And again, I do the raids daily, so if you guys ever catch me when I start up stream, I usually start off the stream with the raids. I always do at least the mythic. Sometimes I do heroic or normal, depending on how much time I have for the day. It tends to be pretty quick as well. So at the very least, I can offer you that. See, I just have this innate response to go and farm anything that has like a color next to it, right? This is how you guys should be if you guys want to farm mementos. If you guys want to farm power. You guys need to get this instinct. You start farming everything. Yeah, I'll be live. I'll be drinking tonight. Let me check my schedule because I have to work tomorrow, so. Yeah, so tomorrow I work at 3 p.m. and I'll be closing. So depending on if I'm hungover, I might only stream after work tomorrow. So you might already have all your raids done by the time I'm done or by the time I'm on. But if you are available at that point in time, I do still have to work around my work schedule. If I could, I used to be a full-time streamer for a while. Like I said, it's not very lucrative. It was mainly just because I was in a comfortable position where I was already changing locations and I didn't really need a job at the time. So, but it's tough to do that kind of stuff. So we're going to work around the job as much as we need to in the meantime, but hopefully I can be here for you guys as much as possible. 6, 6, 6, 6. Easy enough for me. All right, we gotta decrease the key and then run Halls of Valor. Oh, you're in European time zone. Okay. That's awesome. Where are you from? Sometimes a whiskey. Okay, whiskey is my favorite. I love alcoholic ciders, though. Okay, do you have a favorite alcoholic cider? I know a lot of people have preferences. Don't know if I should be running 30s or 20s. Shy, what's your verse now? I would say start with 20s. If they're too easy for you, run 30s. Like, if you're not dying at all, dude, you could run 30s with 140. I would just run 30s. All right, what's the key at? 46. I can't believe we ran that last one on 43 on accident. That's funny. Things started to make a little bit more sense. It's not that it's undoable. Again, like, we can run some higher keys for sure. It's just the scaling is so much stronger that we need to really respect it. Also, pro tip, guys, make sure to put your mementos on your action bars. You can use them while you're moving. So like right now while I'm flying around, I can actually use my mementos. Also, is my HP actually going up, chat? Can we confirm this? I think it is actually. Hold on. Yeah, it is. It is very, very slowly going up. All right. We'll get there eventually. Originally from Mexico, but came to Luxembourg for work for Amazon. Really? That's cool. I've heard about Luxembourg. It's really small, right? It's a very small country. Yeah, you're running 20s and 5. You should be running 30s. 1, 2, 3, 4. everyone's here. Also, I feel bad for anybody who's in that last dungeon who was like trying to get a feel for what a 40's like. Because the 43s, again, the scaling is exponentially higher. So when your stats are lower than they should be already, it's definitely tougher. All right, we got to create space. Create space. And we're good. Yeah, I think I would really enjoy it too myself, I'm not gonna lie. That's kind of what I've been looking for. So it's one of two things for me. I think that would be where I would settle down, is somewhere like that. Because for right now, I said one of two things, and my one of two things is I prefer the hustle and bustle of entertaining people and like being surrounded by people to watch and to like, you know, interact with. Like I do enjoy that quite a bit. So like I live near a city, and that's really nice for that. But at the same point in time, is if I was able to entertain and interact with people from anywhere in the world, I think that my outlook on where I stay would change. You know what I'm saying? It's probably my fault. All right, we're gonna have to start space. Gotta drop these stacks here. As long as we drop stacks, we're fine. The problem is that these guys have a lot of healers. I might have actually wanted to pull this. There we go, we nether walked. Drop stacks again. Might have actually wanted to pull this smaller. Might be here for a while. We got a space again. Maybe we should have pulled it smaller. All right, we got a space again. We're good again. All right, I think it's trimming up. Nah, I don't know. I might just have to reset it and pull it smaller. This is nuts. Okay, we drop stacks naturally. Now we can win. Can win. Can win. I wish they would get off of the healing circles, man. Alright, I'm gonna go the other way actually right now. Gonna have to create space. I'm gonna blow him up. Come on. Okay. If that fucked up, I would have been really sad if I didn't drop my stacks. Those guys can't come down here. Okay, that's good to know. I didn't know that until just now. I've never tried that way before. Also, where is my healing at? Okay, there we go. Now we're getting stacked up again. Now I understand it being gone. Don't hit me. Alright. We're just gonna have to face. Okay, create space. Create space. We're good. Oh, I gotta create space. Man. I was reading. I gotta keep an eye on my stacks the entire time, otherwise I die. I'm gonna pour a white wine. Let's go. Alright. Hate dying. It kills my momentum. Brother, come with me. What is this armor breaking thing? These mystics have got to go too, man. You see that healing? Their healing is actually insane. Gotta get away. Alright, we're good now. Tripped on a pebble. Oh, I still gotta kill the boss. I'm trolling, bro. How goes the halls? I did actually kill myself on accident once. But other than that, we're chilling. It's not the best time. It was not. We're almost there. All right, one down. I did clear both sides of trash though, so that's nice. That definitely speeds things up on the second half. Man, the extra damage off that is so BM. Attacking random monsters. I would love it if you would stop healing, Fenrir. This is the annoying thing about the speedruns this week, is that every time you pull monsters into the boss, you're effectively slowing down your kill speed on the boss. So it's almost like that struggle of like, what's faster? Kill the monsters and then kill the boss, or kill them with the boss? You never really know. So like here, should I just kill these guys real quick? Maybe. Let's just do it real quick, see how it goes. Wait, who's this other character? It says that there's something over here I can kill for a quest. I don't see him though. Oh, I gotta kill the world boss today too. Yeah, I don't see it. Left side of Val. Left side of Val. That's alright. Maybe I'll be back for it. Dang, Riesling wine from Germany. Oof, chef's kiss. Chef's kiss. You like a Riesling? I like Riesling. Riesling's good. I don't like Moscato, too sweet. I do like Sauv Blanc. Oops, I tried to interrupt it too late. Pocket wizard. Gab, you be losing me sometimes, I'm not gonna lie. So I do this thing where I will say stuff and then I forget what I said 2 seconds later. So the one-liners, they do throw me off. Because I never know if it's in regards to something that I said or if you're just one-lining something. Oh, okay, okay, thank you. I'm like, oh, you're losing me here with the pocket wizard. Thank you, I appreciate that. Sometimes you gotta help me, I got a slow brain. It's just the ADHD. You see shiny. At about what percent can you start soloing myth raids? I think I was at around 400%. And it's like soloing is... You never really have to solo a raid because you got an X amount of people with you. So people still kind of do their part for the most part. You're at a point where you can't really die at that point. Now, it also, I guess, depends on your class a tiny bit because I'm thinking of a Demon Hunter specifically. I have so much sustain, even as a DPS, that I can't die at that point. I'll let you when I do World Boss. Hell yeah, I'll do it right after this dungeon. I gotta make sure to get this stuff done in case I don't get back on later, because I might get shit-faced. And one more boss. Okay. Our journey is nearing its end. I'd pop your motes just for a dopamine hit, bro. No, I can't, bro. It's not dopamine. It gives nothing anymore. I would have done it earlier. I should have done it earlier. Most impressive. Hell yeah, that's my dude. Odin's that dude. I'm gonna have a Ritz cracker too. I wish I could just kill him in time, you know? That is the one sad thing. There's no stronger. Why do I look like this? It's funny. I didn't realize it turned me into like a Valkyrie. Like I got caked up out of nowhere, bro. You see that? My character's so bugged though. Yeah, the AoE mobs hit you no matter where you are. Oh, we got hella transmogs out there. All right. On to the next one. Actually, first, let's do World Boss. World Boss first. I already killed this motherfucker. I forgot. I did kill the Pocket Wizard before. I remember thinking his name was weird last time, too. Oh, I need to do pre-made groups. Raid find... raid? All right, Chai. Go ahead and hop in here. Anybody else need Pocket Wizard for the day? Is this where he spawns? Yeah. Wait, what do I need Murlocs for? Oh, okay. It's a world quest. Oh, people are gonna find out about the sauce now, dude. There's a world quest here. This is one of my secret sauce spots that I recommend to people who want to farm with their brain off. You come here and you just farm these Murlocs. Relatively good, infinite power farm. Very easy. You can do it at almost any level. Because that Hookraw's out there doing that. That's funny. Is it still working? Yeah, this one still works. Because it's not as fast as the other one. The other one was basically just busted. So to put it in perspective, 100 mementos at around 26 knowledge is what I was at the time, would give you 100,000. 100,000. And at the time we were running 20s because everybody was 200 verse or less. So we were running 20s and 30s. So we were averaging probably maybe 1 million per hour at maximum early on. Whereas the open world farm, you could do 1,500,000 per hour easy. Now for this farm, you're not reaching any of those numbers, but you are going to get some relatively decent numbers because you can see there's so many creatures that spawn around here, and a lot of them will actually spawn with affixes. So now today's a terrible day because everyone's out here farming shit, but usually this is completely uncontested, and you can just pull the entire area and just kill all of these. Hold on. You can just kill all these and then loot them. And look at this, 2,100 for that pole, by the way. 2,100 for that pole. Just for landing there and killing those. 1,300 for that pole. You see what I'm saying? So it's not the fastest thing in the world, but look at that. I just got 4,000 infinite power. In order to get 100 mementos, it's typically going to take you at least a couple of dungeons. 100 mementos equals 100,000 power. So if you can kill or do at least 100 of these poles in the time it takes you to do a dungeon, this is just as fast. Now, mind you, it's probably not going to be just as fast if you're doing high dungeons. But that's why this is one of those brain off farms that you can do at any point in time, at any skill level, at any item level, at any verse level. Just super easy. Yeah, you can see the map. It's the Gloaming Reef. It's off here on the side of Val'sharah. It's where Humongous is. All right, I'm about to go get some food. All right, Chai. Take it easy, man. Thanks for hanging out. It's 5:05 right now. I'll probably do 1 or 2 more. Maybe 3. What key did we get again? Black or cold? Yeah, I can definitely do black or cold. All right, let us... Actually, I'm just going to fly there and then I'll fly back or I'll teleport back and reduce the key. All right, boys, I'm out too. Time to tackle some work. All right, Foam. Thanks for hanging out again today, man. I appreciate you guys coming back and hanging out with us. Hopefully we'll keep building and keep growing a community, and then we'll get some groups together that we can all kind of just run dungeons together too. I'm trying to make sure that... Thank you, Scar. That's what I go for, man. It's the whole vibe. I'm trying to go for people that I am 100% sure that have not cleared 40. It's tough out here. When you put 40 carry, it's tough. Thanks, Jay. You're also here, part of the Immaculate Vibes. We appreciate you. Holy shit. Oh my god, Jalen, you missed it. Last night I had a... By the way, thank you so much for the 5 gifted. Last night I had a... What is it called? A treasure train. And apparently when you get a treasure train, they're rare. But it, like, reduces the price on gifted subs. Yeah, apparently. Apparently. I think it said like 25 or 35% off. Now you're crazy. I didn't even know what it was. I didn't even know what it was. Shai told me later on. Just say you hate Asians? Nah. That's crazy. That's a wild statement. I happen to love Asians. I have an Asian friend. You're so wild, dog. Yo, it's actually W gifts though, by the way. Flubo, Uncle Herc, Kanzin, Hey Teddy, and Starvela. W gifts. I appreciate that. All right, is everybody 1, 2, 3, 4? Looks good. Yo, Deanna. I love how you spelled that. Thank you for the follow. Welcome in. I appreciate that. Any of what, bitches, Jalen? I think I'm gonna go get a vape today. I just started working again in the service industry and everybody's vaping and it makes me want to vape. Should I not do it? Tell me I shouldn't do it, probably, right? Yeah, I mean, I can quit whenever I like to, but it's just like when it's a socially... Like, when it's a social standard, it gets annoying. Because I'm a smoker. I like to smoke a lot of weed. I'm from a legal state in the United States where I can smoke weed for legally. So it's habitual for me at a certain point. Why am I... Wait, what's going on here? Hold on. I know I'm not supposed to tank him into the boss, but still. Alright, we fight him here. I forgot not to take him into the boss. I ran it like a 30. Because that boss, you just have to kill him multiple times anyway. But what is this? Maybe it's that's killing me. The soul blade. The dots. Taking much more than I should is all I know. I think it is the soul blade, by the way. I'm gonna have to create space, get the anti-heal off. They're just healing back to max HP, standing in the puddles. Nice. Just stand there and keep casting, guys. That's amazing. Can I LOS him here? There we go. Get him out of the puddle. Okay. So that's what was killing me, we found out. And this fight should actually go faster now, too. Have the taxes hit me? What do you mean? Yeah, you get what I'm saying? So it's like, I don't really smoke because I crave nicotine. I smoke because I like to smoke. So I have ADHD and OCD, and I have a lot of habitual tics that, like, when I have something to smoke instead in a social situation, it gives me a lot less anxiety. Not that I have anxiety like too bad in general, but it's like there's always that moment where like my body has to do something. I don't even need to kill these things. Fuck it. Oh, wait. Let's see. Yeah, it is awesome. Let's create a little bit of space. Drop these stacks if I can. What else is getting me? Hold on. I saw those stacks, but I didn't know what they were doing to me. I had 9 stacks of something else. Hi, guys. Arcane Blitz, Arcane Blitz, Arcane Blitz, Arcane Blitz. Did I go the wrong way? Sorry, guys. I might just have to go slower on everything until I figure out exactly what's killing me on some of these. I wonder if I can cleanse those as well. Oh, you ski too? Oh yeah, man. You're living that life. So it's the Arcanists that hurt. And they do what? Soul Venom. Okay, so that's what was killing me. Soul Venom. We just got to figure out who's putting that down on me and avoid that as much as possible. So now we'll go back around this side. Now we'll phase so that we can drop stacks. Just like this, right around the corner. Now we're good, I think. Let's try to get the buff real quick before we go up. Yo, Khan. W first message. Thank you for the sub, Jay. You see this thing just screw me, by the way? Scrawler, thank you for the follow. Welcome in, man. Appreciate that. You are my fan! Holy, the Prime sub, too. That's crazy. Spiderlings and spinners apply the venom. It can be dispelled. Thank you. I saw a group clear to 100 plus. Yeah, no, that's nuts. I'm not trying to push like that. Like, see, for me personally, I think Mythic Dungeoning on retail is more fun. The only reason for me to continue to do Mythic Dungeons at this point on Legion is to help people. There isn't really much here to it. Like, there's no real fun affixes. There's not really fun polls. Like, and honestly, here's the next thing is it's not infinite scaling. If it was infinite scaling, actually, I think the high is 106 right now. Yeah, it's up there. It's up there for sure. People, actually, I think maybe I heard somebody say something about Chinese people clearing a 120 with a standard group, like non-tank. Yeah, Mythic Plus is the best to farm. Oops. Don't do it to me. Okay, we're good. Alright, I can show you guys a secret. Yeah, 30s are typically the best. This is just the fast way up. I'm going to have to go back down and pull everything, but I'm going to try to hurry up and stop the balls from rolling. I'm going to have to come down here and clear, though, anyway. I just want to show you guys. +2? No. It's definitely based off the level. Alright, space. Just let me know so I'm not wasting my breath. Oopsies. So these actually didn't stop, which is kind of cringe. There's a little bit of a bug. If you get up there too fast, these things might never stop falling. Well, you guys can fill L in on this, or Alrianne. I don't know how to pronounce her name, but you guys can fill her in on this. But basically, the way that it works is that 30s are going to be the biggest, easiest milestone to hit for farming higher keys and getting higher mementos. Now, obviously, you won't be able to farm 30s if you have no verse to start with, but as soon as you can, you want to start farming 30s. And then you want to farm 30s until you can farm 30s in 5.5 minutes or faster. Because at that point, you're going to start to hit cap. I got a phase here. Too much sex. You're going to start to hit cap on dungeons, which cap is 10 per hour. So if you're doing them faster than 5.5 minutes on average per dungeon, you're going to hit cap and you're going to be sitting out wasting time. At that point, you're going to want to start to raise the level of the keys. You're going to want to do 33s or 36s or something along that line to where you're not wasting time sitting there. So 30s are the fastest, but like with my group, for example, we got up to pushing 39s within a 5.5 minute. Yeah, there you go. Thank you, Jitani. That's why it's a big reason that I started streaming those, because I just started streaming again the last like 4 days. And a big reason is because there's so many questions and there's not like any guides or anything anywhere. And you know what? I don't have a macro to answer everybody's question perfectly, and I don't have the patience. Like, I'm a patient man, but I cannot answer a million questions a day while trying to play my game and help people. Not in words. I'm not the fastest typer in the world, is the main thing. Alright, I just gotta kill him before the next Hateful Gaze. We're fine. I don't even have a macro for my Twitch plug. I have a copy paste that I use for the most part, but I still try to make it a little bit more tailored. I probably shouldn't have taken these guys into the boss because there's a bunch of them in here, and I will probably have to drop stacks at some point in time, but we'll just try it. If I ever get hit by the stun, I die. If I can kill them, then we're good. Before my stacking gets way too high. This Lancer's gotta die though. Alright, we might be in trouble. Because I need the stacks to drop before he hits me. Okay, we're good, we're good. Nice. Perfect. I just didn't want 100% anti-heal when I fight him. I've been in the hills, fucking superstars, feeling like a pop star. Too fast for my own good. right, we're nearing the end, guys. Sorry, this one took a little bit longer. I had to figure out a bit of the mechanics that were killing me earlier on, but we're good now. The affixes this week are just terrible. If the affixes weren't bad, I could solo everything easy. I debated waiting to do it until next week, but that's like days. That's days. I've already carried like fucking, I don't know, 50 people in the last couple days. At least. At least. Start doing math, it starts seeming like a lot more. Court of Stars, you. No, for sure. I appreciate you guys. It's gonna be a vibe. I'm one of those people too where the more energy that's in the room, the more energy I have. I kind of like, it's like Goku Spirit Bomb energy, you know? Everybody gives me the power. So it's gonna vibe. It's gone crazy the last couple days already, so. What time is it? 5:30? I think I'm actually gonna probably end here. I can do Court of Stars if I come back later. I think I've done all of my raids that I need to do. If I come back later, I'll try to do the heroic raids as well if anybody needs those. But I'm gonna make sure that I get ready for my party, make sure that I'm nice and clean shaved, got my outfit ready and everything like that, get some food in me, and I'm gonna go party it up later. So like I said, I'll probably be drunk, probably won't see you guys later, maybe you'll get a drunk stream. The best way to know is to stay tuned to the Discord. So if you guys are just joining the stream, and you guys, thank you, I appreciate that, Jitani, and you guys want notifications, make sure to join the Discord. The Discord is tailored so that you only get notifications for whatever you sign up to get notifications for, so don't worry about too much spam. But if you want the notifications for the stream, it's definitely the place to be. I'll see you guys next time. Thank you for the follows. Thank you for the subs, man. Jalen, thank you for the 5 gifted. See you tomorrow morning. Yes, sir, Scarfox. I will try my best to wake up. I'm going to my cousin's. We're going to go party. We're going to go party. We throw a themed Halloween party every year. So I'm going to go vibe it out. It's going to be a good ass time. I'm going to get really shit-faced. We have so many bottles of alcohol to go through, so the problem is just how we're going to get through them. Hey, Gab, thanks for hanging out with us too, man. It was a vibe. We'll see you guys next time.